Hello students, welcome to all. In last video we saw binary operations. Binary operation is commutative, associative, existence of identity and existence of inverse. Now today we are going to study groups. Now we start with the definition of group. Let G be a non-empty set together with a binary operation star. We say that G is a group under the operation star if it satisfies the following properties. First, associative. A binary operation star on G is associative. That is, A star B star C is equals to A star B star C. For all A, B, C belongs to the set G. Second property, identity. There is an element E belongs to set G such that A star E is equals to E star A is equals to A for all A belongs to set G. And third one, inverse. For each element A belongs to set G, there is an element B belongs to G such that A star B is equals to B star A is equals to E for all A and B belongs to set G. That is, every element in G has inverse in G. Okay, so group means G be a non-empty set together with a binary operation star, and we say that G is a group under the operation star if it satisfies the following properties: associative, existence of identity and existence of inverse. Associativity means A star B star C is equals to A star B star C for all ABC belongs to the set G. Identity, so in group G there exists an element E belong E such that A star E is equals to E star A equals to A. So E is called the identity. Now inverse, for each element A belongs to G, there is an element B belongs to G such that A star B is equals to B star A is equals to E. That is, A is the inverse of B, B is inverse of A. That means every element in G has inverse in G. Okay, so if it satisfies the following three properties, then it is a group. Okay, now we see the notation of group G. Notation: a group G with a binary operation star is denoted by this symbol. Okay, so group G with binary operation star is denoted by this G comma star. Get it? Now next definition, abelian group. So what is meant by abelian group? So a group G together with a binary operation star is said to be abelian if group G is commutative with binary operation star. Okay, so see definition: a group G with binary operation star is said to be abelian if a binary operation is commutative on G. That is, A star B is equals to B star A for all A and B belongs to set G. So here a group G with binary operation star is said to be abelian if a binary operation star is commutative on set G. So that is A star B is equals to B star A for all AB belongs to set G. Now we see some examples. Example: define a binary operation star on set G is equals to set of integers as A star B is equals to A plus B minus 3 for all AB belongs to set G. Show that G is form a group and also show that G is an abelian group. Okay, so see this example. Here binary operation star is on set G. G is nothing but the set of integers, is defined as A star B is equals to A plus B minus 3 for all AB belongs to set G. Now here we want to show that G forms a group and also G is an abelian group. Okay, now solution. So see here, to show that G forms a group, first of all we want to show that it is a closure under the operation star. So don't forget to show the property closure. Okay, in definition there is associative, identity and inverse properties. So in definition, given that star is a binary operation, so here word binary means closure. So here first of all we want to show the binary, the operation is binary. So first closure, let A and B belongs to set of integers. Set G is nothing but the set of integers. Now by the definition of operation, A star B is equals to A plus B minus 3. So see here, A and B are any two integers, then their addition is again integer. So from this addition, if we subtract the 3, then we get again integer. So A plus B minus 3 belongs to the set of integers. Therefore star is closed. Okay. Now next, associative. Associative, that means A star B star C equals to A star B star C. So second one, associative. Let A, B and C belongs to the set of integers. So consider A star B star C. So A star B is A plus B minus 3. So substitute here. First of all, solve the bracket. A plus B minus 3 star C. Right? Now we consider this bracket as first element and C second element. So we apply the operation here. So A star A plus B minus 3 plus C minus 3, that is A plus B minus 3. So simplify this. After simplifying this, we get A plus B plus C minus 3 minus 3 minus 6. So give it to the number first. Now A star B star C, which is equals to A star B plus C minus 3. Now we consider A as first element and this bracket B plus C minus 3 as second element. So we apply the operation here. So we get A plus B plus C minus 3 minus 3. Now simplify this. So we get A plus B plus C minus 6. Give it to the number second. Now observe 1 and 2. So from 1 and 2 we get A plus B plus C minus 6. Both are equal. So from 1 and 2, from 1 and 2 we get A star B star C equals to A star B star C for all A, B, C belongs to set G. Therefore star is associative. Therefore star is associative. Now third property, identity. Let E belongs to set G and A belongs to G. Consider A star E is equals to A, which implies A plus E minus 3 is equals to A. Now simplify this. So we get E is equals to A minus A plus 3. So plus A minus A gets cancelled. So we get identity element equals to 3 and 3 belongs to the set of integer. So here the identity element with respect to the binary operation star is 3. Okay. Now next, fourth, inverse. Inverse. Let A belongs to set G, there exists B belongs to G, such that A star B is equals to B star A is equals to E for all AB belongs to set G. Okay. So consider A star B is equals to E. Now here B is the inverse of A, we want to find B. So which implies A plus B minus 3 is equals to E. So a plus b minus 3. Now from third property the identity is 3. So we substitute e is equals to 3 since identity element is 3 which belongs to the set of integer. Now again simplify this. So a plus b minus 3 is equals to 3. Here we get b is equals to 3 plus 3 minus a. So we get b is equals to 6 minus a, which again belongs to the set of integers. So therefore inverse exists. So therefore b is equals to 6 minus a. So see here from 1, 2, 3 and 4. From 1 star is binary operation, from second star is associative, from third there exists an identity element, and from fourth property there exists an inverse for each element in Z which belongs to Z again. Okay. So from this 4 property G is a group with respect to the binary operation star. So therefore G is a group with binary operation star. Okay, get it this? Now here we want to show that G is an abelian group. For abelian we want to show that binary operation is commutative on set G. Okay, so here we see commutative property, fifth commutative. So let A and B belongs to the set G. G that means set of integers. So here A star B is equals to A plus B minus 3. We interchange this B plus A minus 3 which is nothing but B star A. So here we get A star B is equals to B star A. Therefore A star B is equals to B star A for all AB belongs to set G, that is set of integer. Therefore star is commutative. Hence G is an abelian group with respect to binary operation star. Okay, get it this? Now next point, composition table or Cayley table. Cayley's table. So definition, composition table. Or Cayley table. Definition: a binary operation star on a finite set is on a finite set can be defined by means of a table is called composition table or Cayley's table. So see here, binary operation star on a finite set can be defined by means of a table is called a composition table or Cayley's table. Now we see the next definition: set of residue class modulo n. So exactly n distinct equivalence classes are called residue class modulo n. There are 0 bar, 1 bar, 2 bar, so on up to n minus 1 bar equivalence 1 bar. Okay. Now, the residue class modulo n, the residue class modulo n is denoted by Zn. So, Zn is equals to 0 bar, 1 bar, 2 bar, so on up to n minus 1 bar. A binary operation, addition and multiplication on Zn defined as follows. So, a bar plus b bar is equals to a plus b bar, addition, and multiplication a bar into b bar is equals to a into b bar. So, see here exactly n distinct equivalence classes called the residue class modulo n. So, there are n distinct equivalence classes, 0 bar, 1 bar, 2 bar up to n minus 1 bar. Okay. Now, the residue class modulo n is denoted by Zn, and Zn is equals to 0 bar, 1 bar, 2 bar up to n minus 1 bar. A binary operation, addition and multiplication on Zn is defined as a bar plus b bar is equals to a plus b bracket a plus b bar, and a bar into b bar is equals to a into b bar. Now, we take the example. Prepare a Callis table for Z5 with respect to addition modulo 5 as well as multiplication modulo 5. Okay. So, first of all, we want to write down the set Z5, that is residue class modulo 5. So, 0 bar, 1 bar, 2 bar, 3 bar and 4 bar. These are the distinct equivalence classes. Now, we want to prepare Callis table with respect to the addition modulo 5. Addition modulo 5. Write down elements of Z5 in row as well as in column. So, see here operation is addition. So, 0 plus 0 we get 0, 0 plus 1, 1, 0 plus 2, 0 plus 3 and 0 plus 4 is 4. Now, 1 plus 0 is 1, 1 plus 1, 2, 1 plus 2, 3. 1 plus 3, 4. Here 1 plus 4 is 5 bar and here modulo 5. So, if we divide 5 by 5 then remainder is 0. So, we get 0 bar. Similarly, 2 plus 0, 2 plus 1, 3, 2 plus 2, 4, here 2 plus 3, 5. Okay. So, modulo 5 that means we get 0. Now, 2 plus 4, 6. So 6 congruent to 1 modulo 5. Okay, so here remainder is 1, so we get 1, right? Now 3 plus 1 4, 3 plus 2 5, that is modulo 5, that is 0. Then 3 plus 3 6, 1, 3 plus 4 7. So 7 congruent to 2 modulo 5, that means we get 2. Now 4 0 1 2 and 3. So 4 plus 1 5 modulo 5 0. 4 plus 2 6, in modulo 5 we get 1. 4 plus 3 7, modulo 5 we get 2, and 4 plus 4, that is 8. So modulo 5 we get 3. So this is the addition modulo 5 table. Okay, now we want to prepare the multiplication modulo 5. Zero into 0, here addition operation is multiplication. So 0 into any number is 0. So we get 0 0 0 0 and 0. Similarly in first column 0 into any number is again 0. So we write here first column is again 0. Okay, now 1 into 1 is 1, 1 into 2, 1 into 3, 1 into 4, right? Now 2, 2 into 1 is 2, 2 into 2 4, 2 into 3 6, and modulo 5, so we get 1. Okay, now 2 4s are 8, and in modulo 5 we get 3. Similarly 3 into 1 3, 3 into 2 6, and 6 modulo 5 we get 1. 3 3s are 9, we get 4, 3 4s are 12, we get 2. Okay, now here 4 into 1 4, 4 2s are 8, so modulo 5, that means we get 3, 4 3s are 12, we get 2, and 4 4s are 16, and in if we modulo 5, then remainder is 1, so we get 1. So this is multiplication modulo 5 table. Okay, get it? Now today we stop here. Thank you.